From the Weather NorCal Command Center, this is your afternoon update. Your weekend weather update is made possible by Caltrans District 2.
Just a quick reminder, there's a free Weather NorCal app. Go to your app store, search for Weather NorCal, and download the app for free. Everything Weather NorCal has to offer, right there from your phone. All right, so we do have a chance for some isolated mountain and coastal showers. There's a storm system moving through the Pacific Northwest, and it's clipping extreme northern California. And this is going to bring some clouds, and it is going to bring a chance for a few showers, especially for Del Norte, Siskiyou, and Modoc counties here through the afternoon. Nothing major, though. Tonight, though, into early tomorrow, we're looking at a chance for everyone seeing a little bit of that activity, including the valley, but it probably won't be much. Overall, it's a mild start to next week, but the bigger heat arrives by Tuesday, Wednesday of next week, and then temperatures will start to slowly drop off as we get towards the end of next week into next weekend. Here's your neighborhood at a glance. Temperatures low 90s in the valley, mainly in the 70s for the higher elevations, but say for the eastern mountains and Trinity County in the 80s. Now you'd also, again, that chance for some isolated showers, a few showers here and there for Siskiyou and Modoc counties, but nothing major. And then later this evening, tonight, everyone else getting in on some of that action. Look at the winds. Again, it's going to be a bit breezy again this afternoon here, and even off into the eastern mountains. Winds more from the southwest and gusty at times for the coast as well. We see a bit of a break from the winds, with the exception of maybe Modoc County tomorrow morning. And then tomorrow afternoon, winds not that bad in the valley. There could be a few breezy spots, but not very windy. And then, of course, the winds still fairly strong coming in from the west for the eastern mountains. And not that bad for the coast either. Looks like those winds are dying down. So a bit of a break on Monday. But on Tuesday afternoon, we're watching the winds picking up. Now, the biggest concern with this is the fact that the winds are picking up. Humidity is going to drop. And the reason the humidity is going to drop, why? Because I've been talking about this heat wave, right? Tuesday's the beginning of the heat wave when we start to really see that heat kick in. So the fire danger is most likely going to increase by the time we get into Tuesday of next week. And I'll show you what I'm talking about. Looking at the fire weather risk, this combines the temperature, the humidity, and the winds. So you can see today, it's kind of barely getting in that moderate range here. So that's what it's looking like today, especially with those winds kind of picking up later this afternoon. Then we go into Monday, and temperatures actually dropping. And you saw it was a little breezy, so overall, fairly low fire danger in the valley. But look at Tuesday. Remember, we were showing those winds picking up, but this is also when the heat kicks in, and this is when the humidity will most likely drop. And we are getting into that high category. So one of the things to kind of keep in the back of our minds while it's hot, as it starts to get hot, is that fire danger is going to be increasing as well. All right, so you can kind of see some of the clouds that we're seeing kind of filter through last night and, of course, early this morning. That's kind of moving on out. We have these storm systems just kind of riding to our north, keeping our temperatures at bay, at least for today and tomorrow. But we still have that warmer air that is in place as these storm systems just kind of ride to our north. So as we go into Monday, yes, it's going to be the coolest day of the week, and then very quickly, we're going to start to see high pressure begin to build in. Now, this high pressure is expected to park itself over the desert southwest, and that's where the main bubble of heat is going to be through a good portion of next week. So the peak of the heat wave is going to be sometime around Wednesday, Thursday of next week, and then this will start to kind of break down. The heat won't be quite as bad, and we actually have these storm systems are going to be what we call undercutting. These areas of low pressure will be undercutting the ridge, and that will kind of help to break it down a little bit, and temperatures will start to drop a little bit as well. As far as rain is concerned in that long range, doesn't look like much. But here is the excessive heat watch that I've been telling you about the last few days. It's for the Sacramento Valley and the surrounding foothills with highs between 95 and 108. Now the lower end of those temperatures in the foothills, in the mountains, right? The higher end, of course, is going to be in the valley. So let's take a look at Futurecast, and you can see this afternoon, see how it's just clipping northern California. So Del Norte, maybe even northern Humboldt, Siskiyou, and even Modoc County could see a chance for some of those stray showers. Very light, nothing major. Now we go into tonight. We see another area kind of kick in here for Del Norte and eastern Siskiyou, Modoc counties, but even getting close to the Redding area. So overnight tonight, early tomorrow morning, when most of us are asleep, we may see a very weak disturbance pass through that could bring us a sprinkle, a light shower. So when some of you are maybe waking up, getting ready for the morning, the roads may be just a little wet. Okay, and then you can see some activity off to the west. But look at this, as we go through the morning hours, it starts to diminish, and it will be dry for your Monday afternoon, and not to mention the skies clearing. So starting off some clouds, maybe a few light showers, and then the clouds clear out. And then on Tuesday, yeah, some clouds for the coast, partly cloudy skies to the north, but plenty of sunshine, and that heat is beginning to kick in. All right, so here's what it looks like today. Not a bad Sunday. It's going to be a little on the warm side, but still at least in the low 90s for the valley. I do expect 70s for the most part in the higher elevations, and in the mid to upper 60s. Excuse me, upper 50s to low 60s for the coast. All right, here's a look at your 7-day outlook. So again, I've included that chance for some morning showers. It's going to be early in the morning. A lot of you who wake up in the morning, most of that rain will be gone, and it'll just be looking at maybe some wet roads. Maybe if your car is parked outside, you may see some drops on the car. That's going to be the extent of it, but then the really big story kicks in with that cooler temperature to start off. Temperatures really increasing, peaking around Wednesday, Thursday, and then temperatures will start to drop as we go into next weekend, back below 100 degrees by next Saturday. Now for the coast, the chance for some of those morning showers, also not to mention the inland areas in Weaverville. That diminishes through the afternoon and it dries out. Then we start to see temperatures warm up. And, you know, even for the coast, we're seeing a little bit of that warming trend, right? Mid to upper 60s, even some low 70s for some of the warmer spots. And then they start to drop. Same story. I think Weaverville, Hayfork, for example, you could get into the triple digits for the middle of next week as well. Here's your Siskiyou County, Modoc County, and your Susanville, of course, Eastern Mountains forecast. Also that chance for morning showers. There's that chance for a few showers here and there this afternoon. Temperatures start to increase on Tuesday, and then we really start to see them increase even for the mountains for the middle and latter part of next week before temperatures drop back down mainly in the upper 80s to low 90s as we start next weekend.